अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल इंग्लिश मास्टरी हब। कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? आई होप कि आप सब लोग ठीक ठाक होंगे और अपनी लाइफ में सेटल्ड होंगे। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, अल्लाह पाक के फजल करम से मैं भी बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ। अल्लाह पाक हम सब पर अपना ख़ास रहम खास करम नाजिल फरमाए। आमीन सुम आमीन। So let's move on towards our topic. Yesterday in my video I explained finite verbs. Actually I wanted to explain both of them, but I explained finite verb in quite detail, so I didn't think it appropriate to explain non-finite in the same verb. So for non-finite verb I have made a separate video. So let's start understanding what are non-finite verbs. The verbs which don't have any limitations are called non-finite verbs. They don't follow the rules of finite verbs. Actually, we understood in finite verbs that they are very limited. They change according to the tense, according to the number, or according to the person. But non-finite verbs are very constant type of verbs. They do not change. They do not mold according to the situation. Non-finite verbs don't change as per tense, number or person. They have their own identity. Their important point is that they have their own identity. No matter what condition is that, no matter what kind of sentence is that, they retain their identity. The most important point or thing is that they don't perform any action. ये सबसे important point है non-finite verbs का, that being a verb they don't perform any action, they don't show the action. Let's understand non-finite verb with its kinds or classification. We have three main types or kinds of non-finite verbs. The first one is gerund. Can you see ing? I have highlighted it. मैंने इन टाइप्स को डिस्क्राइब करते हुए ना इनके हाईलाइटेड पॉइंट साथ जरूर लिखे हैं. जो जुमला आपका आईएनजी के साथ कंप्लीट हो वो अंडरस्टूड है कि वो जेरेंड होगा. बट टू अंडरस्टैंड इन कंप्लीटली आई हैव गिवन सम एग्जांपल्स. These are the verb with ing form. For example, I like painting. You can see two types of verb over there, like and paint. Like is the main verb here and paint is a gerund over here because we have used it with ing. But when I use it with the the second person, you, it remains the same. You like painting. When I use it with the third person, he likes painting. So we see that we find a change in main verb, not in a gerund verb. They liked painting. Here I have changed the tense totally. It is in past indefinite tense, but painting remains the same. He will like painting. Here I have done the same thing. I have changed the tense totally. It is in future indefinite tense, but painting remains painting in all these 5 examples. So we see that the change of subject, number of tense does not affect painting. So that's a verb that does not change its condition according to the tense, number or person. It is a non-finite verb, and with ing it is a gerund. The second one is infinitive. Here I have highlighted two. In this kind of non-finite verbs, we find the use of to with first form of verb after the main verb. इसमें भी हम देखते हैं कि मेन वर्ब के बाद हमें टू के एडिशन के साथ फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब नजर आती है, और जब टू के साथ हम फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब यूज करते हैं तो दैट इज अ infinitive. Here I have mentioned an important point. Basically, we find two kinds or role of verb, active and inactive verb. That does not change. Active verb is the main verb and inactive verb is that verb or gerund or infinitive that does not change, whether it is in present, past or whatever. Here are some examples. I want to eat pizza. We can see two verbs over here, want and eat. Okay, want is an active verb. It is playing the role of a main verb, and to eat is an inactive verb. And here it is playing the role of infinitive. Now I'm going to change the tense. They wanted to eat pizza. The first one is I want to eat pizza. मैं पिज्जा खाना चाहता हूँ या चाहती हूँ. The second one is they wanted to eat pizza. वो खाना चाहते थे. Here I have changed the number, I have changed the person, and I have changed the tense also. But to eat remains to eat. Now I'm going to change the tense again and person as well. She wants to eat pizza. Here she comes, wants come, but to eat remains the same. It remains to eat. With these examples, we learn that infinitive are a kind of non-finite verbs that are always used with to and with first form of verb, and they do not change their condition. The third type of non-finite verb is participles. We have three kinds of participles: present, past and perfect, जैसे कि हम forms of verb में देखते भी हैं. Present participle describes the quality of a noun as an adjective. Rather, we should say that each kind of participle describes the quality of noun as an adjective in non-finite verbs. How? Let's understand it with the help of examples. He watches a flying kite. वो एक उड़ती हुई देख रहा है पतंग. Same is the person, but I have changed the tense. He watched the flying kite. But flying kite did not change. Only the main verb was changed. He will watch a flying kite. Here I've also changed the verb tense. It is in future form. So flying kite is always in a present participle, and it is used as it is describing the quality. The second example is that we bought a damaged car. हमने एक टूटी हुई या डैमेज या खराब गाड़ी खरीदी. इट इज इन पास्ट फॉर्म, पास्ट पार्टिसिपल. वी बाय अ डैमेज्ड कार. यहाँ पे मैंने जुमला चेंज कर दिया है, प्रेजेंट में है, बट डैमेज्ड कार रिमेन्स द डैमेज्ड कार. अच्छा, एक चीज मैं थोड़ी सी एक्सप्लेन कर दूं जो कि मैंने पहले वीडियोस में कही थी, दैट वी कैन नॉट यूज टू सेम फॉर्म्स ऑफ वर्ब इन अ सेम sentence, but in these kind of sentences we can use, because the first verb is the main verb and the other one is the type of non-finite verb. Like you can see in the third example that I have used in perfect. The first one I did in present, the flying kite. The second one, the damaged car, I gave example of past. Now I'm going to give the example of perfect participle. I have drunk expired milk. मैंने expired milk पी लिया है के साथ ड्रंक की थर्ड फॉर्म लगी है, ड्रिंक ड्रैंक ड्रंक, ड्रिंक की थर्ड फॉर्म लगी है, दैट इज द मेन वर्ब, एंड एक्सपायर्ड इज participle, perfect participle over here. And same is the sentence with past one, I had drunk expired milk. अच्छा, यहाँ पे दो फॉर्म्स ऑफ वर्ब एक साथ यूज हो रही हैं एक जैसी, बट इट इज राइट इन पार्टिसिपल्स. सो आई होप कि आपको ये एक्सप्लेनेशन अब समझ आ गई होगी और आपको फाइनाइट और नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब्स का डिफरेंस, डेफिनेशन और इसकी एग्जांपल्स अच्छे से समझ आ गई होंगी. आज तक की मेरी वीडियो यहीं तक थी. इंशाल्लाह अगली वीडियो में किसी और नए और एक्साइटिंग टॉपिक के साथ मिलेंगे. इफ़ यू लाइक माई वीडियो, लाइक दैम, शेयर दैम एंड सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल एंड डू सपोर्ट मी. एंड अगेन थैंक्स टू ऑल दोज पीपल हु हैव सपोर्टेड मी. मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में इंशाल्लाह. अल्लाह हाफिज़.